Long division with remainders. This is the pirate version, and this is a digital lesson. Students are going to be using these number chips to move around their screen in order to solve the long division problems. So the lesson starts with some vocabulary: dividend, divisor, and quotient, and it shows where those go in the division problem and where the numbers go. So the first slide students are going to work on is this one's pretty simple. It gets a little bit more difficult as they go. So it just starts with students placing the numbers in the correct place in their division problem. So 52 divided by 7, the 52, and they click and hold on the edge of these chips. If they click and hold, then they can move them into place. So 52 divided by 7. Every slide has every number that the students need, so they're going to use every single number. On these more problems, we get a little bit more difficult. If they get to the end of the problem and the numbers aren't working, then they know they've made an error somewhere and they need to go back and check again. So in that way, it's self-checking. Okay, and so on. Then they're given the acronym Dad, Mom, Sister, Brother, which may help them remember the steps of divide, then multiply, then subtract, and then bring down. So they're going to start just with the very first step, which is divide. So here they have 45 divided by 6, and this slide only has 3 possible choices, so that narrows it down for the students. So 45 divided by 6, 6 doesn't go into 45 evenly, but it does go into 45 7 times with some left over. 7 goes into 38 5 times with some left over. And then 5 goes into 6 1 time. So the next slide is going to have the first 2 steps. So they should know where the numbers go. 36 divided by 8. And then they're going to divide. 8 goes into 36 4 times. And then the next step is multiply. So they're going to multiply these numbers outside the box. 8 times 4 is 32. So that's just the first 2 steps of the long division. Divide and then multiply. The next slide has the third step. Same problem, so they know where the numbers go. "36 divided by 8. 8 goes into 36 4 times. Multiply. And the next step is to subtract. So we're going to take 36, subtract 32, and get 4. And our quotient is 4, it's the number up here. So this division problem is already complete. It is 4, remainder 4. And it shows here where that remainder goes in the answer. Okay, so each slide gets a little bit more difficult. They're going to do the same thing here they did on the last slide with a different problem. A little bit more practice. And on this one, they have a number to bring down. So again, you can see they're going to use every single number. So if they get to the end and the numbers aren't working, they need to go back and check again. So they've got a few here to practice. And then when they get to the end, excellent job. So this is long division with remainders and number chips, and this is the pirate version.